Alright, this is Eric from pjboy Airsofter here today doing a review on the G&P CQB-R. This specific one happens to be the zombie killer style, which I think is really nice. Now, as I open up the box, you'll notice it's like this, and it's been shot because some idiots chronoing did that. It's just a cardboard box, doesn't matter. I got a lot of crap for reviewing the box last time, so this time, not going to. From now on, I only review the packaging if it's really shitty or really good. This packaging, no idea, because the gun wrapped in like 6 or 7 layers of like bubble wrap or something. It took forever to get it off. And what also comes in the gun, obviously this stuff isn't attached when you get it out of the box. You're going to get this nice vertical grip, no wobble. These nice hand guards on the side. And the thing about these is, the first time you take them on and put them off, they're really, really tight and difficult to get off. Like, you will hurt your finger trying to do it. So you put that back on. And to get them on and off, you just push this button, slide it. Also, in the box came the black flash hider to replace the stupid orange one that comes with it. And then, of course, the mag. This one's particularly a 120 round mid-cap. One thing about this mag I noticed, it kind of stops, the follower stops here, so like 4 BBs stay in it. It's a lot different than a lot of other mags. I personally use the G&P high rounds per second mags, but you know, whatever. It also comes with this instruction manual. Useless. This thing, I don't even, talking about cutting batteries and stuff, don't do that. This is what all the spare wiring parts come in. Spare Dean's wiring and a couple of little connector things. And the rail covers come in this, along with your standard warranty information, all on a nice bed of foam. Done with the box. Okay, now it's the gun. I really like this gun. No wobble at all, I must say straight away. Like, the only little bit of wobble is the problem on all full metal guns, is that the upper receiver is slightly loose from the lower receiver. I don't know if you can even see that on this, but whatever. Starting from the back, going to the front, you have this crane stock. This crane stock, there's already a battery in it, as you can see. This is really weird. The only reason I would even point this out for this gun is it's really weird the way you put in the battery on these G&P guns. What you have to do is you need to twist these things off. Well, first of all, you pull up and backwards. Then you twist these off. And you take the battery, like this, with the wire endings pointing toward the back. Slide it in. Just like this. Put these things back on. And it is wired for Dean's. That's pretty standard on all G&P guns. Literally all of them. And then also, to this one, I've had some serious problems with wire pinching if you're using the adapter from Dean's to Tamiya. So you have to definitely push it in there unless you want scraped and pinched wires. It's not fun in general. Already messed up an adapter. Moving forward, you got this nice lettered, numbered, of course, buffer tube. And then you've got this, doesn't do anything on this gun, unlike G&G guns where it resets the spring. Kind of unfortunate, but you know, just shoot on semi when you're done. The bolt catch does not, bolt cover does not close, which is a little bit annoying, but it's a G&P gun, all of them do it. And another slightly bad thing about the gun, this isn't as responsive as a lot of other guns I've had. It's kind of sluggish, and you really need to pull it back if you want it to go back, if you want it to go forward all the way. Then to access the hop up, it's right there, like every other M4 in the world. You got flip up sights that come in the box. These are really high quality, they stay steady, and they're adjustable for windage with this one, so side to side, and elevation for this one. That's pretty obvious what elevation is. Also on this gun, you have a very annoyingly wobbly bolt release. Doesn't do anything, it just makes a lot of noise. And then you've got this nice, it's got a nice click to it. And also something very special on this, if you would zoom in please, Mr. Cameraman. On these trades right here, you've got nice trades right here. On the gun, it says for safe, it says pray, semi is psalm, or psalm, like a holy song, and asperges is full auto, which is holy water, by the way. Also on here, there is a trades that say, then he called his, hold on, I need to read this right here. Then he called his 12 disciples together, and gave them power and authority over all devils, and to cure diseases. Luke 9:1. Biblical references, you might get flamed for that, but I think it's really cool. Also, you got these really cool zombie killer trades. It says zombie killer, mod 4, you know, standard stuff, cool picture, and another cool picture on the other side. Something else I noticed that's really nice about this gun is this rail system right here. It's actually in Knight's armament. a legit Knights Armament rail system. Although they Sharpied off Knights, haven't been able to put rubbing alcohol on that to get it off yet. But there was Sharpie over Knights. And then also, just a little bit further up, because we're almost done here, you got the front triangle sight. When I got this out of the box, it was a little bit wobbly, and if that ever happens, how you fix it is you go right underneath the front sling mount, and you just adjust a little Allen key right in there. And then you get your bayonet lug. Not that it matters. Other than that, it's just really comfortable to hold in general. Feels solid against your shoulder, and yeah, I like it. Now time for the shooting test. Alright, so now we're out here on the shooting range, well, shooting area, to do our shooting test. Now, first of all, I would like to say that I'm wearing the gear that I normally wear. Communications are always important. Spare mags, none of them are full right now because you never want to store mid-caps full. It's really bad for the springs and they won't feed as well. Also got a grenade in the side pouch and a sidearm, always important. In an easy to access place, so good holster. And now we're just going to give it a little test fire and see how it does. Now, I'd say this thing has a good 100, 125 feet to it. It'll work quite well, and honestly, I think it should have come with a either lower FPS or a longer barrel, but I'll touch into that with the final thoughts. And full auto. Alright, now we're going to chrono it. And rounds per second. You'll see them up there on the top. Alright, final thoughts on this gun with a rating. My rating for this gun will be a 9 out of 10. Now, the only reason it isn't a 10 out of 10 is because A, the FPS is too high for indoor, and B, if you want to get some serious range out of this, you're going to need more than a 300mm inner barrel, which I recommend going to a Prometheus 6.03 if you're going to be going high rounds per second, or if you're going to be going just accuracy with really nice BBs, get an Angel Custom 6.01. Those are great products by that company and they're always good. And also, another reason for this rating is because it didn't come with any way to adjust to put on a 1-point sling. You're going to need to get a buffer tube spacer that has the adapter for 1-point sling for that to work. It's a bit annoying, but I can work around it. And other than that, I will say that M4's great platform all around. Some people may say, oh, they're not original enough, but you know what? They're practical, they feed well, they work great. The gearbox has almost been perfected at this point, and the mag's working almost everything. And that's me signing off.